Are you finding it hard to live alone as you get older? You're not the only one. Many people face the same challenges. But what if I told you that by avoiding some common mistakes, you could greatly improve your well-being and happiness? In this guide, I will share the important things you should avoid when living independently. You will get helpful advice to not only survive, but thrive during your golden years. We will talk about how to prevent loneliness, keep good health, create a safe and caring home, manage your money well, and stay emotionally strong. If you want to take control of your life and enjoy this stage fully, these tips will be very useful for you. Are you ready to live your best independent life? Let's start. 1. Avoid complete isolation. One of the most painful problems people face when living alone as they age is falling into complete isolation. This can happen slowly and quietly without you even noticing. Days turn into weeks, and the quiet that once felt peaceful now feels empty and lonely. Many older adults find themselves cut off from friends, family, and the world they used to enjoy. This disconnection can make you feel like you're slowly fading away. Your sense of purpose and happiness can shrink little by little. That's why fighting against isolation is not just important, it's absolutely necessary. It takes some effort, but it is worth every bit of energy you spend on it. Here are simple ways to stay connected. Join a social group, even if it's online. Take part in community activities nearby. Call a loved one regularly, like once a week. Attend local events where people welcome you warmly. Think about the story of a woman who started volunteering at a shelter once a week. At first, she was nervous, but soon it became the best part of her week. Volunteering gave her new purpose and brought her unexpected friendships and deep connections. These filled her heart with happiness she never thought possible. Don't wait until loneliness hits hard and takes over your life. Be active in keeping your social ties alive. You don't have to connect every day, but even small moments of contact can light up your life and help you feel alive. Staying connected is not just about avoiding loneliness. It's about welcoming life, love, and the joy of sharing experiences with others. These moments, no matter how short, can greatly improve your quality of life. 2. Avoid neglecting your health. Living alone can sometimes make you feel too comfortable, leading you to neglect your health without even realizing it. When there's no one around to remind you to take care of yourself, it's easy to let important routines slip. But this can be very dangerous, especially as you get older. Think about it. There's no one to remind you to take your medications on time. No one to make sure you keep your doctor's appointments. And it's easy to convince yourself that going outside for some fresh air can wait until tomorrow. The problem is, tomorrow often turns into next week, and then into months. Before you know it, your health becomes a lower priority because life gets busy, or sometimes because nothing much seems to be happening at all. One man shared his story about how he kept postponing small but important tasks, like scheduling doctor visits. He kept saying, "I'll do it next week," but that week never came. After months of ignoring his health, small problems turned into serious issues. He deeply regretted not taking better care of himself sooner, but by then, it was too late. Here are some simple but practical ways to keep your health on track. Set reminders on your phone for taking medications and for medical appointments. Write important dates and tasks down in a calendar or planner. Create a daily routine, like going for a morning walk or doing gentle stretching exercises. Remember to take care of your mental health, just like you do your body. Building a routine is one of the best ways to care for yourself. It could be a daily walk where you feel the sunshine on your skin, breathe in fresh air, and let your thoughts wander freely. Or maybe a gentle stretching session every morning that helps you feel calm and ready for the day ahead. These small daily habits might seem simple, but over time, they add up to a stronger, healthier body and mind. Don't forget about your mental health. Many people overlook this, but it's just as important as physical health. Living alone can sometimes bring feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or sadness. It's very important not to keep these feelings inside. Talking to someone you trust, a friend, family member, or therapist, can really help you feel better. There is no shame in asking for support when you need it. Taking care of yourself isn't just another thing to check off your to-do list. It's an act of love toward yourself, an investment in your future, and a gift to the people who care about you. When your health is balanced, you'll be able to enjoy life much more fully. Your health, is your most valuable treasure. Protect it, nurture it, and appreciate it every single day. By doing this, you're giving yourself the best chance to lead a happy, active, and fulfilling life. 3. Avoid ignoring safety concerns. Living alone, especially as you get older, can make you feel like everything is under control. You've managed just fine for many years, so it's easy to think, nothing will happen to me. But the truth is, as we age, safety becomes even more important, and it's something we must never ignore. It's normal to push away worries about home safety or personal security, telling yourself, I've done this for so long, I'm fine. However, just one accident or emergency can change everything in an instant. Being careful and prepared can make the difference between a small problem and a serious crisis. Let me share a story about a woman who had a minor fall in her kitchen. It wasn't life-threatening, but she couldn't reach her phone for hours. Imagine how scared and helpless she must have felt during that time. This scary experience helped her realize the importance of safety, and she decided to get a personal emergency response system. These devices let you call for help with just a press of a button. Knowing that help is always nearby must give her incredible peace of mind. Here are some simple safety tips to think about. Make sure stairways, hallways, and bathrooms are well lit. Install security cameras or ask a trusted neighbor to check in on you regularly. Remove things that could cause you to trip, like loose rugs or clutter. Consider using a personal emergency response system. There are many small changes you can make to keep your home safer. Start with good lighting. A dimly lit stairway or hallway can easily cause you to trip or fall. Since falls are a leading cause of injury for older adults, it's important to have bright lights where you walk. This simple step can prevent serious accidents. Home security is also important. You don't need to be worried all the time, but installing security cameras or having a reliable neighbor check on you can help you feel more secure in your own home. It's about knowing you've done what you can to protect yourself if something unexpected happens. The goal is to create a home where you feel safe and comfortable, a place where you can enjoy your independence without constant fear or worry. These safety measures are not just practical, they are a way to care for and protect yourself. Remember, your well-being is worth every effort you put into making your home safe. Feeling safe is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself as you enjoy living on your own. Taking these precautions helps ensure that you stay healthy and secure, so you can live your life fully and confidently. 4. Avoid developing unhealthy habits. Living alone gives you a sense of freedom, which can feel very freeing and exciting. But with this freedom comes the risk of falling into unhealthy habits. Without someone else around to remind you or keep you on track, it's easy to let little things slide. Maybe it starts with skipping a meal once in a while. Then, before you realize it, you're snacking mindlessly in front of the TV. We're choosing to stay on the couch instead of going for that walk you promised yourself. It's not that you want to get stuck in these patterns, but when no one is there to give you a gentle push, unhealthy habits can quietly grow and take over. A woman once shared her story about losing her spouse. After he passed away, she found herself snacking constantly while watching TV. It became her way to deal with loneliness. But soon, her health, both physical and mental, started to suffer. She didn't notice how much until she felt tired all the time and disconnected from herself. When she finally realized what was happening, it was a powerful moment. She knew she needed to make a change. She began by planning and preparing proper meals that nourished her body and gave her days more structure. It wasn't about strict dieting or making huge changes overnight. Instead, it was about finding small, easy ways to take care of herself. Here are some simple steps that can help. Cook a healthy meal just a few times each week. Take a short walk every day. Start a new hobby that gets you moving and keeps you active. Pay attention to how you treat your body every day. You don't need to make big changes all at once. What matters most is that you try to be aware of how you care for your body. Starting a new hobby that you enjoy can also help keep you active and happy. The goal isn't to be perfect. Life is about balance. It's about understanding that your health is important and that you deserve to treat yourself with the same kindness and care you would give to a close friend. At the end of the day, it's not about giving things up. It's about giving yourself the gift of a healthy, joyful life. Take a moment to think about this. Are the choices you're making today helping you become a happier and healthier person tomorrow? If not, Now is the best time to make those small changes that can make a big difference. You are worth the effort and deserve to feel your best every day. 5. Avoid letting your home become a burden. A big, beautiful house often holds a lifetime of memories. A place where laughter echoed through the rooms, where your children grew up, and where countless special moments happened. But as life changes, especially when you live alone, that same home can start to feel like a heavy burden instead of a blessing. Taking care of a large house by yourself can become physically exhausting and emotionally overwhelming. Think about the story of a woman who, after her children moved out, spent years trying to keep up with all the housework, cleaning, fixing things, yard work, while feeling guilty even thinking about moving to a smaller home. The memories tied to her big house were so strong that she felt she would be betraying those memories if she left. But eventually, the tiredness caught up with her. She realized that constantly struggling to maintain a house too big for her needs was stealing her energy and happiness. Deciding to downsize wasn't easy, but when she did, she found an unexpected gift: freedom. Moving to a smaller, easier-to-manage home allowed her to live more comfortably and peacefully. She could focus on what mattered most, enjoying her life, without the constant stress of house chores hanging over her. Her story is familiar to many people who hold on to their homes for sentimental reasons, not realizing how much it weighs on them. So it's important to ask yourself honestly, is my home working for me, or am I working for my home? Downsizing might not be right for everyone. If staying in your current home feels good, that's perfectly fine. But take a moment to think about how much space you really need and how much you can comfortably take care of. Here are some ideas to consider. Hiring help for lawn care, house cleaning, or repairs. Thinking about downsizing if the maintenance becomes too much. Making your living space feel like a peaceful retreat, not a place that wears you down. Figuring out what truly brings you comfort and calm. There is no shame in asking for help, whether that means paying someone to mow the lawn, clean the house, or fix things around the home. Your home should be a sanctuary, not a never-ending source of stress and tiredness. Remember, your home is supposed to be a place of rest and comfort. It should be where you feel safe and relaxed, where you can recharge your energy without the burden of endless chores. So don't let your home become a burden. Whether it's moving to a smaller space or simply getting some help, make the choice that lets you live more freely. You deserve a home that nourishes your soul, not one that drains your spirit. 6. Avoid losing your sense of purpose. One of the hardest challenges that can come with living alone, especially after retirement or the loss of a partner, is the slow, quiet feeling that you're losing your sense of purpose. It's not always obvious, but it chips away at your spirit, making the days blend into each other without meaning or a reason to get up in the morning. Many older adults experience this exact feeling, like they're just passing time, unsure how to fill their days and wishing for something more. But here's the truth. Your life still holds incredible value no matter where you are or what you've been through. There's always something new to learn, something meaningful to do, and so much more to give. Just because you're living alone doesn't mean you have no purpose. This stage of your life might actually be the perfect chance to discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. Think about those hobbies or passions you've always wanted to try but never had the time for. Maybe you've always wanted to paint, to create something beautiful with your own hands. Or perhaps you've been drawn to gardening, feeling calm while tending to plants and watching them grow. It's never too late to begin something new. Maybe you've dreamed of learning a new language or skill, challenging your mind to stay sharp and active. These aren't just ways to pass time. They're ways to reignite the spark inside you and feel alive again. And don't underestimate the power of giving back. Volunteering can change your life and help you regain a sense of purpose. For example, one older man became a mentor for young people in his community. Through guiding and encouraging the next generation, he found deep satisfaction and connection. It wasn't just about teaching skills. It was about sharing wisdom, giving meaning to his experiences, and knowing he was making a difference in someone else's life. Here are some simple ways to rediscover your purpose. Explore hobbies or passions you've always wanted to try. Learn something new, like a language or a practical skill. Volunteer in your community. Mentor others and share your knowledge. Find small daily activities that bring you joy. The key is to keep exploring. Don't let the quietness of living alone convince you that your journey is over. It's far from it. Every day offers a chance to discover something new, find joy in simple things, and engage with the world in meaningful ways. Life is full of possibilities, even when the path forward seems unclear. Living alone doesn't mean living without purpose. It means you have the freedom to shape your days in ways that bring joy, fulfillment, and connection. Your life, with all its wisdom and experience, is a precious gift. There is still so much waiting for you to discover and enjoy. So, if you ever feel like your days are empty or that your purpose is lost, remember this: every new moment is an opportunity to find yourself again. Embrace that freedom, explore what excites you, and know that your life is still rich with meaning and love. 7. Avoid feeling like you have to do everything alone. One of the most common but often unspoken traps that older adults fall into when living alone is believing they have to handle everything by themselves. There is a strong pressure to prove that you're still capable and independent. While wanting to be self-sufficient is natural and understandable, it can also be very isolating. The truth is, you don't have to do everything on your own. Learning to ask for help can be one of the most empowering things you can do. Many people feel unsure or hesitant about reaching out for support at first. For example, one woman shared that she was very reluctant to ask her adult children for help. She worried that asking would make her seem less independent, that it would send a message to herself and others that she couldn't manage by herself anymore. But over time, she realized that asking for help didn't make her less independent at all. Instead, it made her feel more connected, supported, and relieved from burdens. She discovered that her children were happy to help, and this support reduced her stress and allowed her to enjoy life more fully. There is no shame in needing a hand now and then. It could be as simple as asking a neighbor to help pick up groceries, having family visit more often, hiring someone to handle tough jobs around the house, joining a community group for support, reaching out to friends when you need emotional comfort. These small acts of help don't take away your independence. They actually strengthen it. They give you the freedom to focus on what matters most to you, instead of wearing yourself out trying to do everything alone. We often forget that there is great strength in community. Even if it's a small circle of people you trust, you don't have to carry all the weight yourself. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It shows wisdom. It means you value yourself enough to take care of your well-being by accepting support when it's needed. Living alone doesn't mean you have to be without support. Even if you're the only person in your house, you're never truly alone. There are people around you, family, friends, neighbors, or professionals who care about you and want to help. Don't be afraid to lean on them. When you do, life becomes lighter, easier to manage, and more joyful. There is true power in knowing when to ask for help. It's a gift you deserve to give yourself. Remember, being independent doesn't mean doing everything by yourself. It means having the wisdom to know when to reach out and the courage to do so. 8. Avoid neglecting your home environment. Living alone gives you the wonderful freedom to shape your living space exactly how you want it. You can decorate and organize it to reflect who you really are. But with that freedom, there is also a risk. Sometimes, without anyone else around to notice, it's easy to let things slip. Clutter can pile up, and small tasks can be ignored. Over time, this clutter doesn't just affect your home physically, it can affect you emotionally. Your home is the place where you spend most of your time, and it can either bring you peace or quietly drain your energy and happiness. One woman shared her experience after her husband passed away. She slowly stopped caring about the condition of her home. Things started piling up, projects went unfinished, and the clutter became overwhelming. She didn't realize how much this was hurting her mood until a close friend came over to visit. That friend helped her declutter and reorganize her home. Only then did she see how much her messy environment reflected the inner chaos she was feeling. By changing her space, she began to feel more in control and peaceful again. Your environment matters more than you might think. You don't have to clean everything all at once. Instead, taking small, manageable steps every day to care for your space can make a huge difference in how you feel each day. Start with simple actions like these. Clear clutter from hallways and surfaces so you have clear paths to walk. Keep important things like your phone or glasses within easy reach. Remove any tripping hazards to keep yourself safe. Work on one small area or project each day to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Create a peaceful space that feels like you and makes you feel calm. A tidy, organized home doesn't just look nicer, it feels better. It brings a sense of calm and order that helps reduce anxiety and stress. When your space is clear, your mind feels clearer too. The best part? You don't have to do everything at once. Just take it step by step, cleaning one room or finishing one small project at a time. As you see your home improve, you'll start to notice a positive change inside yourself. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel safe and peaceful. By keeping your living space clean and organized, you're not only making your home more beautiful, but you're also caring for your emotional and mental health. Remember this important idea. A clutter-free home helps create a clutter-free mind, and that kind of peace is something you truly deserve every day. 9. Avoid losing track of time. Living alone, especially after retirement, can sometimes make the days feel like they all blend together. You might wake up and wonder, is it Monday or Thursday? This slow loss of awareness about time can lead to confusion and, if it lasts too long, even feelings of loneliness or sadness. When time seems to slip away, life can feel directionless and empty. But the good news is, you have the power to take control and make time work for you. Many people have shared stories about struggling with this problem. For example, one man noticed after retiring that he was losing track of days and spending too much time doing nothing. His life started to feel meaningless. Then, he made a simple yet powerful choice to add structure to his days. He began creating routines, like going grocery shopping every Wednesday and taking a walk every morning at the same time. These small, regular habits gave him a steady rhythm to hold on to when everything else felt uncertain. Building a routine, even a small one, helps you feel more grounded. It gives your days a natural flow and a sense of purpose. Something as simple as setting specific times to wake up, eat, or enjoy a hobby can change how you feel about each day. You might be surprised how strong and confident you feel when you have a plan to follow. Here are some practical tips to help you keep track of time. Create daily and weekly routines. Use calendars or planners to mark important dates. Schedule regular activities on certain days. Set alarms or reminders for daily tasks. Plan something to look forward to every day or week. The goal is not to control every moment strictly, but to give yourself a helpful framework that keeps you connected to life's flow. Planning your week ahead or writing things down on a calendar can be very useful. This way, you avoid feeling lost and always have something enjoyable to look forward to. It might be a phone call with a friend, a visit to a park, or simply knowing when to do your shopping. These little markers help bring life and meaning into your routine. Losing track of time doesn't have to happen. By adding structure to your days, you keep a sense of direction and purpose. Every day has value, and with a little planning, you can make time your friend, not your enemy. Remember, time is precious. Make each day count by giving it shape and meaning. When you do, you'll find that living alone feels less lonely, more joyful, and full of purpose. Living alone doesn't mean your days have to be empty or confusing. With simple steps and a little effort, you can make your life full of rhythm, excitement, and meaning again. Time is a gift, and when you learn to manage it well, you open the door to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. 10. Avoid holding on to things out of sentimentality. Sentimental items often bring us great comfort. They remind us of happy times and loved ones we cherish. However, holding on to too many things just because of emotional attachment can make both our homes and hearts feel cluttered. There is a delicate balance between keeping precious memories and letting material possessions overwhelm us, weighing us down physically and emotionally. An older woman shared her touching story about decluttering after losing her husband. At first, she couldn't bear to let go of any of his belongings, his clothes, tools, and even ordinary things like old papers. Every item reminded her of him, and parting with them felt like losing him all over again. But over time, she realized that keeping all those things wasn't helping her heal. Instead, it kept her stuck in the past. The clutter around her became a constant reminder, making it hard to move forward. With her children's help, she carefully sorted through everything, choosing to keep only the items that truly held deep meaning, while letting go of the rest. The process was emotional and challenging. Saying goodbye to those parts of her shared life wasn't easy, but as she let go of the extra possessions, something wonderful happened. She described how her home started to feel lighter, as if the heavy weight of the past was lifting. She was making space for new memories and new experiences. Her story is a powerful reminder that it's okay to let go of things that no longer serve a purpose, even if they once had great sentimental value. You don't have to throw away everything. You can keep a few truly meaningful items that bring you the most comfort and joy. For other things you're not ready to part with fully, consider taking photos. This way, the memories stay alive even if the physical object doesn't. You can also pass on some possessions to family members or others who might find value in them. Here are some gentle ideas to help with decluttering sentimental items. Keep only the most meaningful things that truly bring you joy. Take photos of items before letting them go. Share treasured belongings with family members who will appreciate them. Focus on the memories themselves. They live inside your heart, not in the objects. Imagine how freeing it would feel to have less physical clutter around you. Decluttering like this isn't about erasing your past. It's about creating space for your future. It means lightening your load, both physically and emotionally, so your home becomes a peaceful place, not a museum filled with reminders that keep you stuck in what once was. When you let go, you're not losing your memories. Those memories live on inside you, but you're giving yourself the freedom to enjoy the present moment and open your heart to all the wonderful possibilities ahead. Remember, your life is an ongoing story. By letting go of things from the past, you allow new chapters to begin in ways you may have never imagined. This is a gift you can give yourself, the chance to live lighter, freer, and more fully every day. 11. Avoid skipping emergency preparedness. One of the biggest mistakes many people make, especially older adults living alone, is underestimating the importance of being prepared for emergencies. Whether it's a sudden power outage, a medical emergency, or a natural disaster, having a plan in place is crucial. Without someone by your side to help in these situations, being unprepared can leave you feeling vulnerable, scared, and isolated, and no one should have to face that alone. A man once shared his experience during an unexpected snowstorm. The storm hit hard, and before he realized it, the power went out, leaving him stuck inside his home for several days. While he had enough food, he hadn't thought to charge his phone beforehand or prepare any backup lighting. He described feeling completely cut off, unable to contact anyone for help, and that feeling of helplessness stayed with him long after the storm ended. That experience became a wake-up call. Afterward, he decided to invest in a portable phone charger, an emergency kit, and battery-operated lights, making sure he would never be left in such a vulnerable position again. Being prepared is an important form of self-care. Take the time to plan for different types of emergencies and set yourself up for safety with these practical steps. Create a list of emergency contacts and keep it where you can easily find it. Prepare an emergency kit, stocked with essentials like non-perishable food, water, medications, and first aid supplies. Keep your phone charged and invest in a backup power bank. Have battery-operated lights or flashlights ready for power outages. Learn about your local emergency procedures and know where safe places are in your community. Consider a medical alert system if you have health concerns. Practice what you would do in various emergency situations so you feel confident and ready. If you live in an area that experiences extreme weather, make sure you have enough supplies on hand and familiarize yourself with local evacuation plans or shelters where you can go if needed. Preparing for emergencies isn't about living in fear. It's about taking control and giving yourself peace of mind. When you're ready for the unexpected, you can face it with calm and confidence instead of panic and uncertainty. The truth is, living alone means you have to take extra steps to protect your safety. But those steps are worth every bit of effort. Being prepared isn't just about surviving difficult moments. It's about protecting your independence and well-being. Don't wait for a crisis to realize how important it is to be ready. Start now, and you'll thank yourself later when the time comes. Your safety, peace of mind, and confidence to face life's uncertainties are all worth this investment. 12. Avoid financial disorganization. As we get older, keeping track of our finances becomes more important than ever. However, it's easy to let bills, paperwork, and bank accounts get messy, especially when fewer people are around to help remind or support us. Financial disorganization can sneak up without warning, and before you know it, it feels overwhelming. But managing your money with small, steady steps can greatly reduce stress and protect your financial security. A woman once shared how she didn't realize how much trouble her messy finances had caused until she sat down months later to check her bank statements. To her surprise, she found she had been paying for services she no longer used. She felt frustrated, stressed, and unsure how to fix the situation. It was only when she asked a trusted family member for help that she could sort everything out and create a simple system to manage her money again. Although it was a tough process, it empowered her to regain control of her finances. You don't have to make managing your money complicated. Here are some easy steps to help keep your finances in order. Set up automatic payments for important bills like utilities, rent, or mortgage. This helps make sure you never miss a payment. Check your bank statements every month to spot any unexpected charges or payments for things you no longer use. Keep all your important financial papers, like bank statements, wills, and insurance documents, organized in one safe place. This can be a filing cabinet or a digital folder, whatever works best for you. Use apps or tools that help manage your money if you're comfortable with technology. Make a simple budget to track your income and expenses. This gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. If you feel unsure, consider meeting a financial advisor for professional advice. Don't hesitate to ask for help from family or friends if managing your finances feels too overwhelming. Setting automatic payments takes away the worry of forgetting important bills. Getting into the habit of reviewing your statements monthly means you can catch errors or unwanted charges early. Organizing your documents makes it easier to find what you need quickly, especially in emergencies. Remember, asking for help doesn't mean you're weak. It shows you're smart and responsible. Getting support protects your financial health and eases your mind. Whether it's a trusted family member or a financial expert, there are people ready to help you navigate your money management. By staying organized with your finances, you're doing more than just keeping track of money. You're investing in peace of mind. When your money is well managed, you can live your life more freely without the constant worry of missed payments or forgotten accounts hanging over you. Taking charge of your financial situation now can prevent stress and headaches later. It lets you focus on what really matters, enjoying your life and the people you care about. Remember, financial organization isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about creating a solid foundation for a calm and secure future. Tip 1. Conduct a home safety assessment. The first and most important step to creating a safer living space is to do a careful home safety assessment. This means taking the time to walk through your entire home, room by room, and look for anything that could cause accidents or harm. Think of it as investing in your future comfort, safety, and peace of mind. Begin by focusing on the areas where you spend most of your time or where accidents are more likely, like hallways, stairs, and the kitchen. Check for loose rugs, clutter, electrical cords, or anything else that might cause you to trip and fall. It might seem small, but removing even one tiny obstacle can prevent a serious injury. Another often overlooked but very important factor is lighting. Dark or poorly lit areas can quickly become dangerous, especially at night. Try installing night lights in hallways and using brighter bulbs in places like stairways, bathrooms, and entryways. This way, you can move around safely anytime, day or night. Remember, your needs will change over time. What feels safe today might not be enough tomorrow. That's why it's important to regularly reassess your home and make small adjustments whenever needed. By doing this, you are taking control of your living environment and making it a place where you can feel safe and comfortable every day. This simple but vital step gives you peace of mind, knowing your home supports and protects you. A safer home lets you keep your independence with confidence, allowing you to live comfortably and freely. Tip 2. Install grab bars and handrails. As we get older, falling becomes one of the biggest dangers we face. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury for older adults. But there is good news. By making simple changes in your home, you can greatly reduce this risk. One of the most effective ways is by installing grab bars and handrails in key spots. Bathrooms are one of the most common places where falls happen. To make this area safer, install grab bars next to the toilet and inside the shower or bathtub. These bars give you extra support when you're moving on slippery or uneven surfaces, helping you feel steady and secure while doing your daily activities. It's a small change that can have a huge impact on your safety. Stairs are another risky area. Adding handrails on both sides of stairways helps prevent falls by giving you something to hold on to. Even if you feel steady now, these rails provide support if your balance ever slips. This simple addition creates a safer space where you can move freely and confidently. Grab bars and handrails are not just safety tools, they're investments in your health and independence. They help you stay safe while allowing you to live your life without constant worry. With just a few small changes, your home becomes a supportive place that protects you every step of the way. Remember, preventing a fall is always better than dealing with the pain and complications afterward. These safety features might seem minor, but they make a big difference in helping you move safely and with confidence throughout your home. Taking these safety steps seriously is key to aging in place comfortably. By regularly checking your home for risks and installing helpful supports like grab bars and handrails, you protect yourself from injury and gain peace of mind. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you feel safe, supported, and free to live your best life. Tip 3. Optimize the bathroom for safety. The bathroom is often one of the most dangerous rooms in any home, especially as we get older. Wet floors, tight spaces, and sudden movements make it a place where falls and accidents happen most frequently. However, with a few simple changes, you can make your bathroom a much safer and more comfortable space. This will help you maintain your independence and feel more secure every day. One of the easiest ways to improve bathroom safety is by placing non-slip mats both inside the shower and on the bathroom floor. These mats give you a better grip and reduce the chance of slipping on wet surfaces. Though it might seem like a small change, it can prevent serious accidents before they even start. Another helpful addition is a shower chair. Sitting while you bathe provides stability and safety, so you don't have to stand for long periods on slippery floors. To make bathing even easier, try installing a handheld shower head. This allows you to control the water flow comfortably while sitting, making your bath time safer and more relaxing. A raised toilet seat is another important modification that can make a big difference. It raises the height of the toilet, making it easier to sit down and stand up without straining your knees or back. This small adjustment helps you complete daily tasks more smoothly and confidently, reducing the risk of falls or injury. These changes are not only about preventing accidents, they also help you keep your independence. Feeling safe in your home is very important, especially in essential spaces like the bathroom. By making your bathroom safer, you can continue living comfortably and confidently for many years to come. Tip 4. Simplify the kitchen. The kitchen is often called the heart of the home, but it can also be a place full of potential dangers, especially as we age. Making your kitchen simpler and easier to use can reduce risks while allowing you to enjoy cooking on your own. With some smart adjustments, your kitchen can become both safer and more practical. Start by organizing your kitchen so that the things you use most often are easy to reach. Avoid putting everyday items in high cabinets where you have to stretch or climb to get them. Instead, use lower shelves or pull-out drawers. This makes everything accessible without needing to reach too far, which helps prevent accidents like falls or muscle strains. When you cook, using long-handled utensils and oven mittens can keep your hands and arms safely away from hot surfaces. These tools give you more control and protect you from burns. You might also want to use a microwave more often instead of the stove, since microwaves usually pose less risk of fire or burns. Another important safety tip is to keep a fire extinguisher close to your cooking area and know how to use it properly. Fires can happen quickly, and having an extinguisher ready gives you peace of mind. This small addition can protect your home and keep you safe in case of emergencies. Simplifying your kitchen doesn't just make it safer, it also makes cooking more enjoyable and easier to do every day. With a well-organized and safer kitchen, you can keep preparing meals with confidence, knowing that your space supports your independence and well-being. By focusing on these important changes in the bathroom and kitchen, you are creating a safer home environment. Small steps like adding grab bars, non-slip mats, organizing your kitchen, and using helpful tools make a big difference in protecting yourself from accidents. More than that, these improvements help you keep your freedom and live comfortably in your own home for longer. Tip 5. Use technology for safety. In today's digital age, technology offers powerful tools to help older adults stay safe while living independently. Using these tools can give you peace of mind and extra protection, so you can enjoy your freedom while knowing help is always close if you need it. One very helpful device is a personal emergency response system, PERS. These are small devices you can wear as a necklace or bracelet, allowing you to call for help with just the push of a button. If you fall or have a medical emergency, help can be sent right away. This simple device can ease the fear of being alone in a crisis and make your home safer. Smart home technology also adds safety. For example, motion sensor lights automatically turn on when you enter dark areas like hallways, bathrooms, or doorways. This reduces the risk of tripping or falling, especially at night when it's hard to see. Smart speakers, like those powered by voice assistants, can connect you directly to emergency services with a simple voice command. This means you can get help without needing to find your phone or press a button. If you take several medications, medication management apps are excellent helpers. These apps remind you when it's time to take each pill and track your medication schedule, reducing the chance of missing doses or mixing up medicines. Since taking medication correctly is vital for your health, these apps make managing your routine safer and easier. Using these modern tools helps you create a safer, more secure home while keeping your independence. Technology supports your safety and lets you live confidently and peacefully on your own. Tip number 6. Stay connected with family and friends. Staying connected with family and friends is essential for emotional health and safety, especially as we age. Regular contact with loved ones provides emotional support and acts as a safety check to make sure you're doing well at home. Having a set routine for check-ins, like daily or weekly phone calls, video chats, or visits, helps keep these connections strong. These interactions let your loved ones know how you're doing, and they help you stay involved with the people who matter most. If it's hard to get around or your family lives far away, technology like video calls can bridge the gap. Seeing and talking to your loved ones face-to-face, even through a screen, creates a special connection that helps reduce feelings of loneliness. Encourage family members to remind you of important things, like doctor's appointments or medication refills. These small reminders help keep you on track and reduce stress. Having someone help with these everyday tasks shows you're cared for and supported. Besides family and friends, connecting with your local community is important. Joining clubs, hobby groups, or volunteering can build friendships and prevent isolation. Whether it's a book club, gardening group, or community center activity, these connections help you stay socially active and open doors to new friendships. Social connection is not just about avoiding loneliness, it's about thriving. When you nurture relationships, you improve your emotional well-being and create a safety net, so you're never truly alone, no matter what challenges come your way. Tip 7. Plan for emergencies. Being prepared for emergencies is crucial. Accidents and unexpected events can happen anytime, and having a plan can make a big difference in staying safe and calm. Start by creating an emergency plan. This should include important contact information, like family, neighbors, and local emergency numbers. Keep all your medical records and a list of medications in an easy-to-find place. Make sure your family or caregivers know this plan so they can help quickly if needed. Keep an emergency kit stocked with essentials such as non-perishable food, water, medications, a flashlight, and a first aid kit. Having these items ready gives you comfort and safety during power outages or natural disasters. Practice your emergency plan with family or caregivers. This way, everyone knows what to do, and you can fix any gaps in your plan. Being prepared helps you respond calmly and effectively when a real emergency happens. Preparing isn't about fear. It's about control and peace of mind. With a clear plan, you can face life's surprises confidently, knowing you're ready to stay safe. By following these important safety tips, using helpful technology, staying connected with loved ones, and planning for emergencies, you can create a safer, more comfortable home environment. These small steps protect your health and happiness and help you live independently with confidence. Now, take a moment to think. What safety improvement can you make today in your home or daily life? Sharing your ideas could inspire others to make positive changes too. If you found these tips helpful, please share them with friends or family. Safety matters for everyone, and small changes can greatly improve daily life and peace of mind. Thank you for watching. We hope these tips help you build a safer, happier home where you can live freely and confidently.